Hello. Hi. How are you? Hello. This is Dominic Falkrand, your local lazy gamer, coming at you with a wee bit of absolutely sweet fuck all. Today, I am going to be doing nada, zilch, and fuck me. But, hopefully, we will achieve something. So how are you? How is everyone? You all good? I know Dust is here. Hello, Dust. More or less just chatting. I want to kind of a mental refresh today. We've been doing nothing but gaming, and we've been binging the same 3 games non-stop for the last few months. I want to break the cycle for a second and just talk, maybe pick up on some couple of things here and there, do them. Like, I still have to make my schedule for the week. So, who knows, maybe we'll do that a little bit later. I don't know, maybe I'll draw a picture. Probably won't, but maybe, you never know. Who knows? Got to work on time. Slept at 2 a.m. Ooh. You're doing well. You're being a responsible boy. Big ol' responsible Dust. You're out there doing your thing. Getting to work all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Much better than going to sleep an hour before you're waking up. I got wafer biscuits today. I tried to deep throat 2 of them, sorry. Ooh. Mood. Very responsible. Ooh. Fancy. How are you? RNG be going ham today, basically. It's okay, we roll dice. Haven't done that in a long while. But yeah. Today is just going to be a day. Just restart everything. Technically, I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I overslept by like the entire day. There's a problem. You won't have me until, 2 a.m. like normal. I'll probably go into bed a little early tonight. I have things to do in the morning. Twitch lagging on you something fierce? Oh, that's horrible. What are you going to do? Twitch is such a ruthless bastard. I don't know. Am I super tiny? I feel super tiny. Am I super tiny? No. It'd be good. Oh. So. I suppose idle talk. Well, not idle talk, talking idly. Probably don't know or care. Yu-Gi-Oh's new ban list came out yesterday, and everyone's having an absolute shitstorm. I'm curious to see how it pans out. Nothing I can but refresh every 5 seconds. It's the company Wi-Fi. I suspect someone is either downloading or watching movies. How's the anarchist doggo? I'm doing good. Today we're going to have a peaceful, fun... Anarchist? I am no anarchist. They're dirty. I am a sweet angel. No anarchy here. No anarchy. Pure angelic. I'm a pure angel. Adorable even. No way in hell would I be anarchistic. Anyway, how are you, Tony? Is life kicking you well? Having fun? Life treating you good? Yes, exactly, Hero. Ban list is super confusing, but super entertaining. People are going absolutely apeshit. People are just rubbing their faces when they saw all those bans to that latest robot deck. Good Tanuki today? That's good. That's good, Tony. Also hearing sleep early coming from Fluff. I might have for once. It'll only happen once every 2 or 3 months, but I'll actually sleep proper night's sleep once every 2 or 3 months. And it's not because I don't want to, it's because I'm not capable of. I have been broken since birth. I've already accepted that I am not socially eligible for being functioning in this society. Absolutely incapable of functioning. From birth to now, I've always been active at night, and daylight destroyed me. Light hurts me, physically hurts me. And I'm just sitting here thinking, wow, if only this place had a nightlife. Give me a 24-hour fucking Tesco's. I would be golden. You would never see me during the light of day again. Everyone in America can rejoice because I can terrorize their country with that appropriate time zoning. So I had a card, but it turns out that I don't, and it's going up in price because of the ban list. I'm a person. Oh, that brings up a question. What card was it? Is you getting a good sleep? You should try that. You should try a good night's sleep. Well, you're getting there. You yourself are getting an early 2 a.m. bedtime nap. You're doing good. We're both doing good. We're both adulting. Wait. Don't think too deeply about that one. I'm a person. You're going apeshit as well, I guess. American time zones appreciate fluff chaos. The only time I'm active. I've been poking around in Yuri's streams for the last few days. And let's be real, I have no right to be there considering time zones, but I am. Excuse me. Hope Aya is feeling better soon though. He's down for the week, if I remember correctly, for the last week because of that sickness. So I hope she's doing good. Being Smith Requiem to the rank 1. Wait, people are going apeshit for him? Oh, right. Right. Because now Fiend Smith's back to being the best engine in the game. People are going ham for that. And the worst part is, with the re-release of some of the Snake Eyes, he should be spiking in popularity again soon, shouldn't he? I found really funny though, watching this one guy doing a review on the ban list, and he was like, semi-limited is such a useless list. It makes absolutely no difference if anything goes to 2. It's either 1 or 3. Then immediately has a fucking heart attack when he saw the entire Rysel deck get hit the 2. Hope she feels well. I don't know how you all do it every day streaming. Excuse me. We don't. It comes with consequences. The only need of it is the extra deck. I sure had one, I don't seem to, and it's shooting up in price. That's a pity. Be nice to have that one just to, you know, lord over people, because you know you won't sell it. Let's be real. You'll probably put it in your own deck somewhere. It probably is in a deck somewhere. Also, because today is the day of pure bullshittery, there's actually this is probably the only day where you probably have full ham over the soundboard, and I wouldn't complain too much. Just throwing that out there. I am still kind of slightly miffed as well because they took away my link decoder, and link decoder is part of the extender that makes my end board possible. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get half the end board. I do feel sorry for people who got the Rysel deck at Christmas and now it's hit. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hey Dust, how are you on YouTube side? Yeah. See, I'm angelic. See that? See that? No anarchy today. I'm behaving. I have to. If I don't, it will hurt me in the long run. I think I have like 4 copies of it now. I don't know. All I know is I'm super miffed because, again, like that was part of the big play. It got me to my end board. Laughing Angel? Questionable at best. Well, fuck you. I am a total sweetheart. I do not insults. I do not swear. I do not wish ill will on anyone. So fuck you. I don't know what it is. I just developed the cough literally just now. I think there's... I know, I think it's a little nippy and I'm starting to feel it. I did also try to eat stuff that I haven't eaten in a long ass time. Like right now I'm eating a bunch of Vietnamese stacks, but they're filled to the brim with various kind of nuts. And they're tasty, don't get me wrong. But I haven't had a good nut in my mouth in a long while. And unfortunately I'm just not used to it, and I think it's tickling the back of my throat. It's the age. Yeah. Being eternally 19 has its consequences. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I keep telling myself I need to exercise more. I don't exercise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Am I sick? I better not be sick. I have medical things tomorrow. As in, I'm doing a first aid course, which I missed half of it last week because I had some minor issues and I fell asleep. Let's just say I missed the latter half of the class. As you said, eternally 19. Not good. Exercise, what's that? It's the thing where you get up off the chair, but you do it more than once. I know, psychotic, isn't it? But apparently some people say it's it's a thing. I can't believe it myself. It just sounds so weird. Who would do such a diabolical thing as exercise? Ew. Oh, I intend to go to bed a bit earlier. Like I said, I have things I have to do tomorrow. But yes, bed early. Yeah. Exercise will never catch on. There's something that I heard a while back that kind of annoyed me because it's 100% true. If we ever had wings that would allow us to fly, it would be classified as exercise and we wouldn't do it. If we had fantasy wings that allowed us to fly, no one would do it because it's exercise. We'd instead climb in the fucking car. And that's absolutely true. Give me a second. Okay, So what I'm going to do here, we're going to bop. No, bop. Aha, there we go. We're going to look at this timetable. And we're going to fix it up for today. And you get to see behind the scenes of how I do things. This should be 06 of the 4. And I go down here and yeah, it's going to be the 12th. Oh, God, that's a lot of work. I'm going to have to take a year off now. Oh. Exercise is a fucking nightmare. Your exercises come from chasing tater tots. Oof. So tomorrow I plan to do... Wait, actually, this is today. So this one has to be stuff. Yay. Oh, God, and that's another 2 hours rest right there. We'll leave this to Super Robot Wars, and we have to put Death Stranding back on the list. Now, this is the issue. We don't know what to do for Friday's horror stream. I don't know what I'm doing for Friday. That's a problem. What do I play for a horror game on Friday? Any ideas? Like, it's not like I'm out of options. I'm just curious to hear what you have to say. If I go all the way down here to scroll, 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 up, here we go. Boom. 135 horror games. So we've played some of this stuff. Like, we played Close to the Sun, played Choo Choo Charles, we played Chicken Feast. That was a fun game. Played Caregiver, we played Call of Cthulhu. That was actually really entertaining. Bathhouse, the biggest scam on the internet. The fact that it exists is hilarious to me. We played the entire Alan Wake series. Yeah, we have Outlast done. I wonder if I got the new Outlast. Because there's a new Outlast, but that's a multiplayer party game, really. So the new Outlast I'd want to be playing with people, even if I did own it. I suppose there's Emily wants to play too, but the last one kind of pissed me off. Fun game though. We did forever to beat Fatal Frame. I think that was like a 16, 18 episode game. That took a long time to beat. We never actually got the expansions, the Fears to Fathom. I think that would be a fun one to explore, actually. So there's 5 episodes. We could probably pick up the 5 of them and we'd have like 5 streams out of that. Outlast ran back when there was hand-drawn thumbnails. Oh god, I still despise the fact that I had all them. It took up a lot of time. I'm just excessively lazy, don't I? Just stopped. I just started taking the auto-generated shots from YouTube and just said, yep, that's good enough for me. Let's be real. If I was smart, I'd probably have like a picture of Fluff going, ah. And then I'd have like, whoa, and I just have like different templates just stacked in the corner, and then I'll just get a screenshot of the game's title page, and I'll just slam my face and a bunch of random words on the page, make that into a template, and that'll be the only template for the entire series. That's something I considered, but that's still required effort. Oh, Fluff going, ah. Nah, you know how it is. Today we're on our best behavior, isn't that right? Isn't that right? Any suggestions? Anything that tickles thine fancies? Iron Lung was fun. And that one game we played not too long ago, the kind of underground version where we had to drill through the meat tunnel, that was scary as shit. In a good way. Simon there freaked me out. There's 135 choices. How many coins do you expect us to flip? I'm pretty sure we've only played like 60 of these games. Flip the coin, he says. Oh, I'm gonna flip one coin. I'll determine everything. That'll be like the game I want to play and everything else on the background. Just flip that coin. We'll see what happens. We got tons of options. And again, we played a lot of them. That was interesting, Narcosis, the underwater game. That again was a really interesting recent one. Now we only have the 2 Outlasts, which means I don't own the other Outlast. Paranormal Cleanup was fun. Paranormal Hong Kong. I remember that one. That one was actually really good. There was a bunch of like intertwined individual stories about that one girl that got kidnapped, and then we had to kind of break the cycle. And then everything went to shit anyway. Narcosis had a good plot. It had an amazing plot. It was so fucking good. I couldn't believe it. We can always revisit an old, Eternal game, but I'd like some of those games are just, play with a bunch of people and I end up playing them alone, and I don't want to do that. Resident Evils are an option, I guess. Except for this one. I got stuck in this one and it pisses me off. Oh no, this is the one. I got stuck in this one. And I guarantee you, this is no different. I think the only one that changed the pace was 4. So if I'm going to be rejoining the playing Resident Evil games, I'll probably be playing from 4 onwards. If I'm being honest. No, I'll probably play 3 because that's the remake. Maybe 2 as well, because that's the remake. If only you had, a different time zone, I would have joined you. Well, that would have been nice, but that's just life, responsibilities and all that. Phasmo would have been, it would have been a thing, to say the least. I played this for one of the 7 nights for the week of Halloween. There was a week during the week of Halloween for 7 days. I played horror games, and I put the 7-night Ghost as the last one. And this is basically a romance horror game. Absolutely hilarious. This thing right here was what obliterated. Absolutely eviscerated, confuckled my entire system, forcing the great wipe of 24. Hate you for that. We did the entire Siren Head. That's actually an early game we played. Stasis. Did we play Stasis? I feel like we played Stasis. Have we played? We haven't played Stasis. You download the virus for a mod? I hope that's the case. I never truly figured out what actually done us in. It was just within that ballpark of events. That was the main thing I done. Crawler was the one we were playing last time. One that was the underground drilling through the meat pile. Might have to get my hands on a new horror game. Unless there's a horror game in here somewhere. But I didn't pack up yet. I guess I'll have a look around, see if I can find a good horror game at some point. So, I'll probably just list it as horror RNG for now. Nekopara. Absolute monster.
Nekopara. It's 100% a spoopy game.
Spoopy enough that I never want to turn on my monitor again. So spoopy, in fact, I get banned off every fucking streaming platform. So spoopy that that's the end of my career right there before it even took off. So spoopy indeed. I'm sure you'd enjoy that, wouldn't you? You'd enjoy that. Well, that'll do for now. Meow. So, let's see. Fourth. Two. And I said, oh. Fourth. Okay. Down. You need the procrastination demon? Mm-hmm. I'm sure you do. Otherwise, how else would you procrastinate? You actually have to get work done if I'm not here. And heaven forbid you can't have that. Oh, we have 701 videos on this channel now. Go figure. Let's see. Was it in documents? Nope. What about pictures? No. Load? Nope. Where do you say it? You are in... Doesn't say. Ah, the stream resources. Oh, you're in there.
No plans for the big O1000.
No plans. We still haven't done the 100 yet. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I've just been neglecting. Which makes it worse, actually. Okay. I believe it is. Okay. New schedule has been posted. Yay. Okay, now we'll go into whatchamacallit. See that? I spoil you. I actually give you a schedule. A little late, but I still give you content. See? I'm not completely hopeless, right? Right? Right. Somewhere in the ballpark of 50 years you'll get it. Yeah. Yeah. A bit optimistic on your part, really, but yeah. Oh hum, da 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 da. Okay, so now we have to figure out our next plan. We still don't know what horror stream to play. If you have any ideas, let me know, and we will do that as we can. Wee. Pew pew pew. Boom. Explosions. Horrific screams. Children dying. EU non-compliance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. You have Oxenfree? No, I don't believe I do. What the hell is Oxenfree? Give me a second, go to check a few sites here. Oh, an Easter bundle. Fanatical is doing their thing as usual. And looks like they don't have their usual sale on, but then again, I've heavily discounted everything. I still can't believe the Switch is getting fucking Hitman World of Assassins, of all things. Next level bullshit, that is. And I mean that in a good way. Like, I didn't think that we'd ever have a console strong enough to play a game like that from Nintendo. The fact that they got fucking, what's it called? Hogwarts to work was amazing. Oh. Oof. Sorry, I had the windows just stuck in my gut there. Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster? The hell? They look like interesting games. Well, it looks like this month's selection of choices from Humble is not bad. Da da da. Me a second, just have a few responsibility things I have to do. Ah, crap. That's actually not here, that's over there. I'm not giving you any more details, you got fucked on from me already. Wait, there's another update for tits? Let's have a look at that. This ain't good. I'm trying to get access to my account. but it's not giving me my information, which is a problem because I need my information. Okay, that's a problem. Website is more than willing to log me, sorry, to take my money, but not willing to send me my verification details. Okay, they can go fuck themselves if they keep this up. I have to contact what should we call it later? Are we cooked? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm cooked. Oh, wait, I think something just occurred. Nope. Did not occur. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Ah. There we go. Okay, it's been sent. Whatever happens, happens. If it doesn't, I'll be mighty pissed. It just means I'm going to have to drop that website and move on to a better one. Okay, that's that. I just learned that the website I'm using, it has just shafted me. And, well, their recovery services, their verification services, their two-factor services have shafted me. So, here's the hope it'll fix itself later. Now. It means no noodles for weeks. I don't know, I'll still be able to do stuff. Now, where is my... Oh, you're right here. Okay. Yeah. Hi. I'm gonna be here today. I'm special. Look how big and special I am. I don't know what's going on. I'm picking up a bunch of stuff and I don't know what they mean. Yeah, I know you're my sensor bar. I don't care about you. You belong to that. You belong to that. Where is me? Me? Aha! I found me. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Is this the new fad of having a desktop waifu? Possibly. Yeah. You know, I used to have something like that. Back in the day, Microsoft Windows, they used to have back in the Japanese side, they used to have you know how I turned my computer into, right, no, it used to be able to install a program that basically installed a waifu that talked to you as you did things. And all it really did was basically do what I have with my PC, where I swap things out to Gura's sound bites. Things like the and the yo and other stuff like that. Basically that, but a much more involved level. It was funny. I used to have it. Went out my way to get my hands on it back in the day. Even though I didn't understand a word of it, I just liked the idea my PC would talk back to me. Well, my laptop, and that was before my laptop melted. A different reason. Had nothing to do with the AI. Wasn't an AI, but you know what I mean. Yes, I melted my laptop. Not with fire, but with use. Need a fluff one. Nah. No. I'm imagining at some point someone would be desperate enough to go through all my videos, grab sound bites of me just saying things, and then just put them in there. And who knows what the fuck I have said. Like, I have said a lot of off-the-wall stuff over the years. There's bound to be a few sound bites in there that they could really put to use, you know? Melting portable patats. It did not even earn the name patats. That's how bad it was.
It totally wouldn't be me.
Oh, totally would. Oh. Okay, so we're here. Let's go into here and punch in horror. And just click in this nice little horror tag. And now we have a slew of quote-unquote horror games to look at. So, let's see if we can pick up a horror game. Are you talking about when I had nuts in my mouth? Yeah, that would be fairly sus. Oh, Squirrel Stapler. We haven't played that yet, and I want to play it. You know what? I'm gonna grab Squirrel Stapler. That's an oldie but goodie. Oldie but goodie. That's a bit of a spoiler. But yes, this game is called Squirrel Stapler. I do not know if we'll get even 15 minutes out of it. But we're going to get it. Oh. Oh, I see something interesting. The David Szymanski Publisher Bundle. And it looks like there's a few games in here. Wonder if he was playing around. Oh, he was definitely playing around. The Pony Factory. Chop Goblins. For now, we will grab the Stapler of Squirrels. add it to our wish list for now, and we'll come back to it. All the horrors. All the horrors. Anyway. That is the first one we've added to our possible purchases that I probably will buy. Let's be real. It's Squirrel Stapler. Let's see what else we have. Long Dark is another interesting one. I'm curious about this Into the Radius thing. I think this is a kind of a psychological one.
Of opportunities. The committee assures you that the Majorsk security zone is under total control.
That doesn't look like it's under control. Also, I love the voice acting for it. Oh God.
By taking advantage
Meticulous.
of our free will missions program, you will access
It's
advanced
a VR
and
game.
reliable
We won't be able to
equipment.
play this one. Yeah, it reminds me of a game I've seen that isn't VR.
Balanced nutrition, latest technology, and comfortable living environment. Staying inside the radius offers unmatched benefits. The Changed can enjoy the pure ecology of the radius, its unique wildlife, and plenty of leisure opportunities.
You can hear me.
Simply follow our guidelines at all times and avoid suspicious encounters. Venture into the radius. Explore the unknown. Become a hero. The land of opportunities.
The Negative Angels.
Forever.
Honestly, that's a good trailer. It looks like it'd be a fun as fuck VR game though. That looks like it would be a fun as fuck VR game. Right, that's going on the wish list for now because we don't know. Right, so here's the problem I have. I've been eyeing Repo for a while now. Because this is like a bunch of games mixed into one that I'm aware of.
Ooh, tiny.
Be careful, be careful.
Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga.
Look at us, we're so professional.
Okay, guys, I have a plan. No!
Stop. No, Michael, don't get involved in this. Give it to me.
No. Okay, let's buy some items.
Very straightforward. But again, this is one of those you need friends, you dumb fuck moments, you know?
Oh my god!
Maybe one day I'll reach out to people and go, hey, you want to collab? And then we have a fist fight in the garage. Not the first time I've been a lonely bastard and went off and played multiplayer games by myself. Need friends for these games, unfortunately. Yeah, who has friends in this day and age? The internet, like, who would have such a disgusting thing like friends? You. I joke. I know there's at least one friend somewhere. They have suffered my existence for far too long. We will eventually have that fight in the old folks' home. If I live that long. Anything else that kind of stands out?
Should we have really connected?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's 100% worth it. Let's be real. If we weren't connected, then we'd just be miserable bastards at home reading books. Like, nothing changes. It's just now a lot more people are aware of the fact that there's miserable bastards at home reading books. Ah, The Coffin of Andy and Lele. The game where you might accidentally incest your sister. I do have... I thought I owned this one. Yeah, it's in my library. I have Pacific Drive. We could play that. That one's I was looking at as well. What's a book? Oof. It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but there was like a bunch of them stacked together, and they made like a big stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's like, and like reading them makes you think of like reading Pendulum Effects. Like it just takes forever. Books are often used to level tables and other stuff as well. Here we go. Wish list you? Yeah, we'll just put it straight in the wish list. Shattered mind. Sexual quantity, nudity, not safe for work and mature. That was just straight up sex. Right, and this is supposed to be in the horror tag. Why? Why did you put just flat porn in the horror tag? That's just straight sex. I saw a dick in everything there. Oh, the Isle. A survival game involving... It's a Jurassic Park-esque survival game, actually. Experience fierce open worlds of gameplay as you try to stay alive on an unforgivable island inhabited by dinosaurs. Similar to games you play, Monster Hunter Wilds and Pal Worlds. Oh, fuck. Those are big names to throw at us, aren't they? Wait, are you playing as the dinosaur? Well, that's actually a bit more entertaining. Yeah, you're playing as the dinosaur. Oh. Oh, that can end really badly. I bet you it's a multiplayer game. Open world multiplayer. Yep. They're all probably players there. Every herbivore, every carnivore, every bird is probably a player fucking with you. Pretty much, it's Dinosaur Simulator. Or maybe it's just, who knows. An interesting concept. Those two are walking together. We saw two earlier circling each other to fight. Ah, straight up T-Rex. This is definitely interesting. Digging a hole. They classified that as a horror game. All we did was dig a fucking hole. Ooh. That's not my neighbor is a fun one. We'll put that on the wish list. There has been a few Poppy updates, but I haven't been bothered. I'll probably go back to that and have a look at them later. Like, I'm pretty sure we only played 2 of the Poppy playtimes. I know there's been a 3rd update. Might have been a 4th one. I'm really out of the loop on that game. Also, Deltarune, apparently they're getting their 3rd and 4th chapter. When they announced the Switch 2, they announced that. So when that's finally out, I might start playing that game. Oh god. Random generated open world semi-post-apocalyptic surviving car driving game. Okay, now we have to look at this. Good song choice. It says multiplayer, and that scares me. Is that blow up dolls? There's Carl. What do you think? There's a massive collection of waifu merch apparently in that car. This is like actual gameplay. What do you think? Should I wishlist this?
Why not?
Bicycle. Yeah, I just saw it plow into a tree. We're wishlisting this. That looks like it'd be a little bit of fun, you know? What else do we got going for us? Forever Winter I've been hearing a lot of good things about. I've been really curious. Apparently the concept is that there's a giant robot war going on out there. And you're kind of moving your way through the war, not as soldiers, but as scavengers. And you have to be careful because both sides will kill you on sight. Because technically scavenging in the war zones an illegal activity that boat will, that is, you know, grounds for termination. And apparently things you see happening in the world is actually happening. Like if you see a plane fly by and it drops like 20 mechs into the battlefield, those 20 mechs are on the battlefield now. Excuse me. Oh, they removed the in-game timer and replaced it with something else. Ooh. The fact that everything is just red is horrific as well. Someone described it as Dark Souls with guns. Honestly, looking at it, I get that impression as well. The mech designs are fucking great. Look how greasy they look. Real-time water drain is removed. Water is now a currency. Spend water on entry point. Share water costs. Gunplay 2.0. You know, I'm going to wish list this anyway, just because. I'm going to let this trailer play out, because this is looking really good. Loot 2.0, accuracy and item detection. Oh.
Let's get it going.
Night mode. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'll redeem that now in a sec. It looks amazing though, doesn't it? What do you think, Hero? I think this is something I should pick up and play in general, not just the horror game exclusive. Just in general. Love details like that run along the overpipes. Ooh, a lot of quality of life stuff, and that's a lot of stuff. There's a demo there. I'll add that to the wish list. Okay, I'm gonna go and redeem this. There. Guess what? Boom. Sensor. Oh, no, I grabbed the wrong thing. Nope, I grabbed the wrong thing. Aha! Down we go. Okay. Aha! Oh, wait, no, I was in the right place. Okay, there we go. Aha! Okay, let's see if I can put that right. Invalid code. I probably misread it. Give me a second. My eyesight isn't what it used to be. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, I definitely input that wrong. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Aha, we got it. Okay, and now, boom. No more sensor bar.
Mr. Chancellor Slime.
Yeah, you never see Mr. Sensor Slime in action. Last time that was in action, it was when we had that live birthing scene in Outlast 2. That was probably the first and last time we really saw Mr. Slime in action. I think the other time was... Oh, no, we tried using them in South Park, but we gave up because it was just too chaotic. So, let's see now. Library. Roll. Second. And categorize this tent, yeah. Add to dash all the way up to the top. Grab this thing in here and go, yeah. Okay. Should be under E, Exentia. Oh. The store page for the game. There's no store page for the game? Oh, that's unusual. The game doesn't have a store page. Yeah. At the end of the day, though, we just gave up on it and we just let the nuts swing free. And we didn't get banned for it. So, yay. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. I might just... The fact that I hit store page and it doesn't actually give me it. I think the DLC page just... What happened? It's like it doesn't want to admit this game exists. Look, did this game just get banned or am I mistaken? Did this game get banned? Yep, appears to be banned / removed from store and Steam API, and yet we just redeemed this. Oh, apparently the studio wiped all their game data from 2017. Then how the fuck did we get our hands on the game data? This is lost archives. Isn't this technically lost archives?
Heros knows the ways.
Hero, you found some interesting shit. Let's see if we can just straight up install it. It's actually downloading. Okay, Hero, you just found some really interesting shit. This game doesn't exist anymore. What type of dark world bullshit are you pulling on us here, hero? Am I going to play this and get haunted? Am I going to be chased by the haunted gremlins of little children? It's stabby fetishes. Stabby stab. God. The fact that this is technically pulled from the website, like no one knows what's wrong with it. It's not in there anymore. You can't guess it. It's apparently it was deleted. Apparently it was banned. Apparently it's not on the store and it's not on the API. Yet here it is, right here in front of us. We got some haunted shit going. Well, hero. It looks like we got some modern age cyber haunting bullshit about to happen. We're going to be cursed. Well, guess what we're playing on Friday? Oh. Time traveler confirmed? Possibly. I'm actually looking forward to this now.
Dom's cough will suddenly get worse. I'm putting 10 SH Meckles.
It's not getting better, I'll tell you that much. I don't know where you found this. I don't know how you found this. I don't know how you got to share it to me. And I don't know how we got to download this. But we're going to be doing some fucked up shit soon, apparently. Are you sure you didn't buy that code from a crazy old man in an alleyway in some dark corner of fucking Limerick or something? Was he swinging on knotted rope and we're screaming about crows? That's what he was. He just randomly found it. Well, here's a bit, yeah, as you said, Dust, here's a bit of creepypasta going on. Our first, I won't say it, well, maybe our first real creepypasta like horror bullshittery. I think there's been other weird shit that we've accidentaled our way onto before, but I think this is the first time that we've got some heavily sus stuff here now. You just use the dark forces. Well, your dark forces paid off. They're working overtime. Can't believe we're pulling off this bullshit now. And there it is. It's installed. For better or worse, we've installed a game that should no longer exist. Not on Steam. We got it on Steam. Deleted by devs. We got it off Steam. Apparently banned. We got it off Steam.
I got you a stream title. This game does not exist.
Yeah, actually, that'd be a very good stream title. Jesus. The fact his name is Existentia. Existentia is the game that has an existential crisis. Let that sink in for a hot minute. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with that one. I can feel it. Of all the games you happen to find here, you found the one game referencing existence that has an existential crisis that should not exist, yet somehow it does. Okay. So, now that we have that... So we've wishlisted a few interesting games, and we now have Existentia to play, which... What happened to that one game you played that is like Schedule 1? Schedule 1? Give me a second, I'm gonna type that in. Oh right, the happiness game, right? Don't worry, we will be going back to our happiness empire. It's just we have the 2 games, the 3 games that we're binging right now. We have to knock out at least 2 of them, which means we have to beat what are they called? Super Robot Wars 30 and Death Stranding. You weren't expecting that when you found it. I wasn't expecting that when I fucking inputted this. By all rights, that should have been this no longer exists or this code is non-functioning. Instead, you somehow managed to guess. You pulled a grave from beyond the veil. Sorry, you pulled a game from beyond the veil. This is fucking next level bullshit what you managed to achieve. But we'll make it work. Let's see how it goes. We will go back to Happiness Empire. We also still have to go back and see if we can spread more. I've been thinking about going back to the Wastes in New Vegas and spread the greatness of Frank for a little bit again. Because, you know, why not? Okay. So, what next? Nomad Idler Aspect Roguelike. So just to double check, we have our rest of the weeks pretty much set in stone, and we're gonna have to put Existentia as our next title. Then we have to make up a choice on what to do for the rest of the day. Fuck. Managed to achieve something great. Give me a second. Okay. Right, we'll knock you out. Give me a second.
Assets. Cough.
Off. Maybe in a minute. Give me a second. Well, that's already turned way the fuck down. Okay, that's good. So, like I said before, a lot of changes have happened in with the recent ban list. This is now officially at 1. We can't do anything about that. This guy came back, and I now understand why he's banned. If he comes back at 3, I'd have to drop that and that, one of each of them. That'll be him done. The problem is this fucker. He's out of the list, and so we have to replace him. This is useless. This is what I want. Okay, so the one of our best searchers is this fucker. But it allows us to choose a monster in our extra deck that's 2300 attack. And then we can grab an Ignister from the deck with the same attributes. So I need a 2300 attack light monster if I want to search out this guy. But I've been using Heat Soul instead to grab this guy. But I'd like to have the option, you know? Biggest problem again is that we lost our best card. Because of that, I've completely lost sight of what my combos are supposed to look like. So, let's have a look at it.
いいだろう。このデュエル、受けて立つ。
どんなモンスターが来ようと、俺は俺のやり方で行く。
デュエル。
That's an okay start.
魔法カード発動。サイバネットマイニング。
This will give you a little sneak peek, Dust, into what this game looks like.
来い、モンスターを召喚。
This guy will grab my light guy from the deck. Okay. And we have everything we need to get this going. Too bad you no longer play. I still play at a local level.
モンスターをリンク召喚。モンスター効果発動。
Now this guy will grab our field spell. And everything goes from there.
フィールド魔法発動。フィールド魔法発動。
Now the problem is I've completely forgotten half my combos and everything fizzles out. And this is the deck I plan to play when we get up to our locals. Oh, I still have a Mecha Girl deck. It's getting new support, so I've been holding off on it for a minute. This is a good start. Give me a second. And this guy. Okay. Oh, no. Shit, I fucked up. I put that there of habit and he's supposed to come there. See that? I fucked up. I completely destroyed my combo right there. Okay, I think I have a plan. Yeah, I think I have a recovery play. Just don't like it. Okay. I fucked up royally with that play. Fucked up royally. But I can continue with that. You're building Ignisters when you came by. Okay, we'll activate you. Now, the thing that bugs me is
モンスターを特殊召喚
We used this guy to put water in the grave, but I don't remember how we got water back out of the grave.
トランスコードトーカーの効果発動現れろリンクにサイバースビキッド
Now, if I remember my combo right, we're just going to go straight into you. Okay.
モンスターをリンク召喚
So all three of them on the board, and I fucked up earlier, so we're actually down a combo piece. Now, from here we can activate this. Because we normal summoned fire before, and we used that one guy to put fire back into our hand, we can now use the field spell to summon out fire. But we don't summon him into that back row, to where he's pointing. Instead, we use fire to summon Kid here.
未来を導くサーキットリンク召喚
Okay, then he activates.
効果発動
And then he activates here because he activated. And what this does is this dumb little thing where he just jumps to the side. That's all he does. Well, that and he changes his attributes. And by doing that, instead of summoning 2, I can summon 3 monsters. So we take the level 3 and then the 2 level 4s that we have in the grave. Security we put here.
モンスターを特殊召喚
Uru we pick here.
モンスターを特殊召喚
And we leave the last one here.
モンスターを特殊召喚
Then we special summon into you.
モンスターをチューニングシンクロ召喚
Okay, and now Wind's effect activates. Because he was used to synchro summon, he can grab any of the materials and throw it back on the board.
モンスターを特殊
Just one of
召
them
喚
though. And now we can go into another extender right here. Because we're playing Mech Knights in this build, it means we can play this
ネ
guy.
ットワークを構築エクシーズ召喚
Perfect.
モンスター効果発動
Then we ditch both of them and we nab one monster out of one card out of there. Let's see. I think we'll go with Addition. Okay. And now, if I remember correctly, he's Divine, he's Dark, he's Wind, and you're Light. But we still have options, I believe. Now, in the past, we'd use up all of these combos, and we'd be fucking delighted for it. Okay. We can tribute one monster, special summon one level 4
発動
mech monster from the hand of the graveyard. So we'll tribute himself off. You grab this guy from the grave and throw him back on the board.
モンスターを特殊召喚
And then from here,
手札からモンスター効果発動
okay. It doesn't really matter who I give this to, because they're not going to stay around long.
モンスターを特殊召喚モンスター効果発動
Okay. Combination's still going, so we special summon. And we'll go into you because you're our boss. Okay, so now we have a 4,000 attack monster that's immune to card effects. And can once per turn just pop things.
手札から魔法カード発動
Now, this ain't good because I feel like I just blocked myself somewhere along the way. Oh, no, we still have a play here. Oh, thank heavens, we still have a play. Okay, so we give up those two, and we throw out this guy. Now, it gets better. When we activate you. Okay, then we special summon. And we go for you, because you only require 2 pieces. Now let's see if this can extend. Because we can. I should be able to play at least one more card. But I'm not sure if it's the right play to make. Okay, so I'll have this ready for next turn. So here's the thing. Because I'm short 1 card, if I had one more monster on the I could put on the board, I could throw him down, then tribute off that monster to grab another one out of my deck, and then keep playing. But the problem here is that because I lost that 1 extender, that's no longer in the deck because it got banned, I'm not actually able to get into it. Now, I might have been able to do a smarter play if I went around it a little differently. But it is what it is. I think if I had one last extender play left in me, if I didn't fuck up the beginning, I probably could have gotten it out. Let's see what choices are there. Okay, I have pigeonholed myself. See, this is our problem. We're not able to extend past this point now. Because we lost our link decoder, it's really hard to extend past this point. In the past, we'd also have this guy on the board right here. But we don't, because we got ourselves pigeonholed. I think the combo played out a little differently as well. But I'm going to have to relearn. Oh well, it is what it is.
やつめ仕掛けてくるぞ。分かっている。今のターンで俺を倒しきれなかったことを後悔するんだな。俺のターン。手札からモンスターを。
We got Capan because of Malice? Yeah, Malice definitely destroyed it.
モンスター効果発動。
Oh, he's going to use it now? Okay, first things first. Let's just negate it. I still remember playing that card in the deck.
バトルだ。消し飛べ。モンスターで攻撃だ。
What's your effect? Oh, I can just destroy the monster I control. That's not good.
モンスター効果発動。
No, I won't use that.
モンスターで攻撃。
Not yet.
モンスターをリンク召喚。ターンエンド。
俺が切り札を呼ぶのはこれからだ。俺のターン。ドロー。
リバースカードオープン。速攻魔法発動。
Oh. He's determined to destroy that field spell, isn't he?
モンスター効果発動。
Let's put... Yeah, let's put you back into the hands. Oh, there. Oh! Right. Since he was dumb enough to do that,
発動。
let's banish off... Fuck, I'll banish off the fire one.
カードをセット。
You flip the face up.
カードオープン。フィールド魔法発動。
And now we have to try and make a recovery play.
手札からモンスター効果発動。
Okay, and since we didn't use our normal summon yet, we can summon it.
モンスターを召喚。モンスター効果発動。
And this will let us grab revive. Okay, so let's see now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 requires 3 monsters.
手札から速攻魔法発動。
So a link 3 will do. Specifically,
モンスターを特殊召喚。
okay. Actually, we can make a little extender here. Oh, that doesn't work. 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's technically a 6-star. Fuck. Okay. Let's do this a little differently then. Not what I wanted, but it's what we're getting.
空に満ちたる神秘の力は敵の先に降り注ぎ
Ready?
無限の命を紡ぎ出せ。
Then we use his effect to give him 2 tokens. No, it should only be 1 token. Yeah, 1 token. The reason why we got 1 token is because we have this guy banished. He's not in our graveyard. And we have an exceed here. So we got the 1 from the exceed. We didn't get it from the synchro. Today, we pop you. Okay, and the real fight begins. The fact that this guy gains 2500 attack for every token on him is absolutely nuts. Okay.
ターンエンド
But it's just about end. But as you can see, it's not doing as good as it used to be able to do. In the past, like you've seen a picture here of my first turn. It was like an entire board filled with nothing but cards.
俺のターンドロー
It's over.
これで
AI is not the smartest.
でダイレクトアタック
But let's be honest, if that was a player, he would have scooped.
このデュエル俺の勝ちだ
強い戦術を読み切ったつもりでも
Okay, that was fun. Anyway, that's my Ignister deck, and right now it is suffering. I have to find new combos and new plays. Because the old board, it used to end on was Singularity Dragon, Arrival, and regular Firewall. Now it only ends on a Firewall and Arrival. And if I'm lucky, maybe I can bump that Firewall into a Singularity. The first turn board was mental. Turns out, if I got Singularity on the board, I could actually jump immediately into the extra link zone. Because Singularity has a top left and top right. And Arrival has a bottom left and a bottom right. So with Arrival and Singularity on board, I just have to get 2 more monsters and I'll be able to link into Splash Mage. And while I wouldn't be able to use Splash Mage's effect, I'd effectively steal both zones. The downside is that the opponent will still have 2 zones to play with, because Splash Mage and Arrival is pointing to their side of the field. So that's another problem you kind of have to deal with. Did I win? Yeah. But I kind of showed off how clunky the deck has become after one particular card got hit. And now we kind of have to rework the deck a little to see if it's possible to extend the combo. Or do we have to just, you know, forget about it and, you know, just make do with what we have. There was only one monster we lost, and all the monster did was summon itself if it was used in the link summon of a Cyberse monster. That's it. It just brought itself back for once, and then it banishes itself and leaves the field. But that one simple effect was what allowed us to extend our board into something bigger. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing my combos wrong as well. In theory, it should still be possible to get to the board I want. In theory. But I seem to be fucking up the later half of the combos. So I'm going to have to revisit the tutorials on it and see what I can find. Spreadsheets if I can. Banned cards. Yeah, as of today specifically, the new ban list came out. So let's see what Shiro was saying. He always played meta decks, or he finds a casual deck and making competitive, but was extremely unfair because he literally stopped everything with an attempt. He stopped me from normal summoning, etc. That's normal. I didn't really have anyone left to play with because both my girlfriend and another one of my best friends were both taking a break from the game. That's fair. The game gets a bit exhausting after a while. Yeah, we all play Magic. Hero has a few words for that. But actually, the friend who was taking a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Still prefers that over Magic, so he still plays, but now it's just him. Rarely joins in on Magic the Gathering with us. Well, I've played all sorts of card games, and I still touch on them, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my main game. It's the one game I keep going back to. It's an abusive relationship at this point, and I'm just waiting for Konami to just put a bullet in it, you know? Even though they've been taking a lot of pot shots. Don't get me wrong. Still, until then, I'm going to keep playing. Oh, I got obliterated in my first few games of Magic as well. It wasn't until much later when I started making a very specific bleed draw deck that things started working for me. The entire deck was built around the bleed mechanic. and bleeding myself to gain benefits, which resulted in me drawing cards and bleeding my opponent to heal myself, and then bleeding myself to draw, and then bleeding myself to grow my monster's power, and then bleeding my opponent so I healed myself. If they weren't aggressive enough to get through my ever-growing board of plus God knows what painters, they'd eventually just have to, you know, fold, because I'd just bleed them to death. Our Lord and Saviour's come money, damn right. I think the only reason I haven't really sunk my teeth into Hardfight Vanguard, even though I have sunk my teeth into a little, is because every time I go back to the game, the old cards have become so how do I put this? They change up their mechanics every few seasons. And sometimes they revive old mechanics, but again, depending on what saga they're in, most of your cards aren't even playable. Like if you played during the original Vanguard era, all those cards are no longer playable unless you play in a kind of a special rules tournament. But then again, the special rules tournament have their own ban list and they're playable. Plus you can still play the crossover decks like the Soul King crossover deck. But even the current system has been shifted as well, the current game state. Now they have this weird kind of magic battery charge system that gives you benefits as you stack counters on it. They've rebooted the card game 3 times out, give or take. Heck, some of the cards aren't even legal to play with their effects. There's a series of monsters from a very specific box, and the rulings of those cards has been they're all now vanillas. They don't have an effect. Even though the cards have written with effects on them, legally they don't have effects. That's one of the special rules for these, you know, the more unrestricted tournaments. What I do like about the unrestricted tournaments is that, you know, you will see decks from really old generations come back to kind of kick ass in it. And they do kind of try and respect the old mechanics here and there. A curious thing. I think they reboot the card game 3 times. I think the biggest problem I have as well is that the only real way for a regular person to get into it is their card game. They actually have a story-driven card game. The problem with their story-driven card game is that it's a full price title to enter. Then there's 2 season passes. One you'll get, you know, available from the start, and then another later. But by the time you're done buying into the game, you're spending like 200-300 quid on the game, and you have to spend it because you have to keep up with changes, because the game will introduce new cards and boxes, and if you didn't buy the season passes, you have to buy the boxes individually. And if you didn't buy them, you just didn't have access to those cards. They will be in the system, you just didn't have access to them. Plus, everything will update with the new cards, so all the characters will have new, all the NPCs will have new decks and such. That also means you're behind on card releases as well. So you're playing with old cards, hoping that you can still compete with the new cards. It was nasty, and I believe that's what tanked the initial release of the first game. But then they released the sequel with the same crowd that did the first game, and nothing changed. It is the same money grab, and honestly, I couldn't be arsed picking it up. Like, I picked up the first one, I played it to death, I got the DLCs for it, I was happy with it, I was fine. But I'm not going to do it a second time. It is kind of fucked up, but it is what it is. I can't say much. But, yeah, there you go. I think the only reason I don't play Master Duel much, if at all, is that the amount of grinding you have to do just to keep up with a game whose, 90% of its playable cards are under the UR rarity, which, You might get one UR every fucking month if you're lucky. So it's kind of nasty. I mean, one UR that you actually want, because you'll get a bunch you don't want, and you have to redeem them for tokens that you then use to get the one you want. So yeah, about a month. I know, I was fine with it at first, but after a while it became draining and soul sucking, so I just stopped. Still go back to do those tournaments though. If nothing else, those regular current tournaments with the loner decks are absolutely fantastic. So I'll still play them. Now that we're here, the amount of grinding and the disconnect from the game in the middle of a duel is a head-wrecking. It is. It's why I swapped to MD Pro 3. Just so I can actually try out cards, you know? Try out decks, see what they're like. I don't get the benefits of fighting against other players, but at the very least I can give the decks a shot. Now, let's see what else we got going for us. I'm thinking... You know what? How many of us are here? Let's do a head count. How many of us are here? Twitch delayed you so much, Wi-Fi is going insane. Oh, that sucks. There must be a lot of shit going on. People are panicking by the sounds of it. White guy going ham. Wi-Fi going ham. Okay. So, head count. Who's here? Say I. Say I. Wave your hands. Anyone here? Anyone live? Did everything just die in the last 5 minutes? Wow. Hand waving. Do I get more than 2 hands? I might do a thing. Wee. Way. Cheeseburger. Oh, we have a hand. We got 1 hand. Yeah, go on, hero. Yay. Woo. Oh, we got 2 hands. Ooh, ooh. Well, that's our quota. I knew there was at least 2 of us here. I know I saw like 4 or 5 faces, but I guarantee you there's only like 2 of us here right now. Okay, bear with me for a second. This might be a little cheeky. Do we see if we can watch a couple of episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh? Since we're here now. And I kind of piqued my interest. I'm kind of curious. I haven't seen an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh in years, and I'm kind of curious how it hold up. Gonna see if we can poke something. Anything takes your interest? G-leg. You're here. You're up for it? Okay, we got 1 who's up for it. You're staying to YouTube for now? Okay, it can't be helped. What do you think, Dust? Are you up for it? Okay, then now we have to ask ourselves, which one should we watch? I'm partial to 5Ds and V-Rains. Now, if you're curious, 5Ds is the one where they're dueling on motorcycles, and they are a lot of racial discrimination and murder and intrigue and genocide. And then there's V-Rains, which is a lot of, which is the internet's VTuber dystopian's future with tortured children and AIs and all that other stuff. So, does any of those two kind of pique your interest? There are other ones as well. It doesn't have to be those two. What do we all feel like? Oh no. Yeah, but I might be able to figure something else. Bear with me. You like both? I like both. Flip a coin. Okay. Give me a second. The flipping of the coin comes down to a bunch of things. Good start. Okay. Ew. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this through a different site then. You have to bear with me for this one. Don't like what I'm gonna have to do, but we need the ad blocker. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, bear with me. We're getting there. We now have to check to see what Yu-Gi-Oh is available to us. There is no Yu-Gi-Oh available to us on this site. That is odd. Okay, it's not on you. Okay. Website I was hoping to find it on. Really? It's not there. Okay, if you can have something. The biggest problem we're having right now is probably finding it subtitled. You know how hard it is to find anything subtitled, especially like that. Oh right, I accidentally said GX and I meant to say 5Ds. Okay. Really? It's just giving me information about watches. Okay, now that's just bullshit. Okay, now it says 60. Why are you trolling me? I think we have subtitles. Oh, this one's in English. I don't want it in English. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime Duels. Star. 5Ds. 5Ds episodes. A second, I'm just gonna check something.
Every inch of
Oh, I did that again. I hate when it went from a set of ads immediately into another set of ads. So it's not one set of ads, and so it's not just like 2 ads, it's 4 ads right off the bat. No, that's the English one. That's not what we want. There really no just flat subs? But we didn't really plan this, so this is probably going to take us a minute. Oh, nothing worse than redirects. All I'm getting is sub versus dub bullshit and little cuts. Just give me the entire fucking thing. Okay, let's see if V-Rain has its shit up. Oh, that's a transformation sequence. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. It's amazing how much trash is in YouTube. Okay, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. The problems that I want to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. We're going to Google this shit. People are now saying sub can't be found anywhere. Bullshit. Has to exist. Promising. Wait. Wait. We might have something here. Sorry, only premium members can watch this. Suck my dick. Well, it looks like we're not watching it anytime soon. Wow. That used to be available on various websites. It used to be everywhere. Now it's nowhere. Let's see if I can find the A to Z list. It's nowhere. Oh, that's just weird. When did it kill off everything? So I found something claiming. Okay, we found something. Unfortunately, it is disgusting, but we found something. Are you ready, everyone? Okay. We have done the absurd, and now we will continue to do The absurd. Oh, let's bring you all back. Cut you down to about 30% volume.
この番組は
Oh,
コナミと
it is what it is.
ご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Is that a descendant of Yugi? Technically no. Fuck up. Oh, now I want to know. It flashed up twice now. Ooh. You think we're chancing our arm here? Let's go into chatting for a second and see what happens. Because it's still showing as fine from a different channel. Yeah, it's still here when viewed from a different channel. Ooh. So that sounds like we're going to have to learn a gimmick, isn't it? So what do you think actually killed it? It's probably the music. I bet you it was the music. 3 times now. Well, that's interesting. It just said stream unavailable. It did. Okay, so YouTube's side just tanked, right? So we found YouTube's limit. What about Twitch's? Okay, so let's check to see if Twitch is still alive. Yep, Twitch is still alive somehow. Right, so there's a... Oh, we just came back. Did we just come back? Yeah, we just came back. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be very fun. Okay, now we have to figure out how to work around that. It makes sense with YouTube. YouTube has a bunch of different policies when it comes to things like watch-alongs. Remember correctly, YouTube in mind, you don't do it. A slap on the wrist. It was definitely a slap on the wrist. But that's a fun one. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit of fun. But I'll figure that one out. And maybe we'll mess around. That might be a YouTube only. Sorry, not YouTube, a Twitch only type of thing. Or maybe we find some other way to circumvent it. Because I do know there's people who have done it. And now I am curious. We'll still have the audio, and I think that's like the biggest problem. I do know some of the ways around it was to have other people watch along with us. And I think other ways involved putting a lens over the screen. What do people have to say about that? It'll definitely require me to look into this. I don't think we can pull this off today, but now that we have a challenge, I want to know. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Like I said before, normally when it comes to stuff like that, we'd like have to watch them independently together. But we can't really do that since so many of us don't have, you know, multiple outsources of stuff and a bunch of other stuff. Still, it is what it is. We will learn. One way or the other, we will learn. Ah, there it is. You detected video on your stream belonging to someone else. You may be temporarily blocked. If you plan to continue, please ensure that the content owner has added your channel to their allow list. Interesting. That brings up the question, who owns it? It's one thing to say it so vaguely, but it's another not to give you the information on who owns it so that you can make best permissions, you know? Well, we'll figure it out in the future. It just means that whatever we do, sort of, you what happens with YouTube is they have an allow list that every content creator has it, and if you you can set it up so that what content you have is only allowed by you and other people will need your permission, and then you just designate it as such. Okay, we're going to do another test. Where is it? Okay. We copy. A second, we're going to go into you, copy, back into you, paste this reference. Where are you? Near the top, down. Oh. Another test getting nuked. It would be interesting if this works though. So what we're going to do is going to turn the volume really low. And I pray you can read those subtitles because good luck. And now let's see what happens. Okay, can you see us? Can you see us? Does that work? Does that somehow work? Let me know if anything weird's happened. This is going to be a fun little test stream. If nothing else, it'd be interesting. Oh, you can't read that. We might have to revisit this idea. You're absolutely right. So the idea is a bit of a failure, but that's okay. This is this is a little bit of fun just figuring it out. Nah, we can't have that. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to come back to this idea later. Because again, this was a spur of the moment thing. Also, I'm going to have to bookmark that later. Plus, it'd be nice not to get absolutely eviscerated. Subs are really small. They're way too small. Can't realistically go with that. Well, it was a good little attempt. At least the channel didn't die. That's true, but I'm probably going to have to delete that entire section of the stream, which is fine. It is what it is. But it was fun just experimenting to see if it worked. It didn't, but it was fun experimenting to see if it could. At least the channel didn't die. Channel didn't die. Now that's probably a good test because a while back I wanted to do a watch along for the OVA of oh, what's it called? Dawn of the Enders, Idola. But yep, there it is again. Heads up, we detected video belonging to someone else. You'll be temporarily blocked. Don't worry, that content's gone. It's interesting how intensive that block is. Okay, it's gone again. Okay, that's pretty intense. So it doesn't matter what the scale is. It seems to be pulling from the audio source as well, so it's not that easy. There's definitely an aggressive hit towards the displaying of full episodes, obviously. Don't blame them. I'm just curious to see how far we could take it. Didn't work out. So I think if we do this again, it'll probably be a weekend thing. And we'd probably have to, you know, watch it off the same website. We'll figure it out as we go. Maybe I'll hook it up into the Discord and we can just all watch it together on Discord while the stream plays. We go from there. I should be able to set up Discord to have its own audio source, so I shouldn't have to worry about it leaking into the stream. Quite possibly. But we haven't been eviscerated yet. So we are getting a lot of warnings. So yeah, I think I'll do that. What I'll do is we'll set up the watch along stream using Discord as a medium. Then we'll all just hop in and watch the thing together as we go. I'll see if I can set up the audio sources so that Discord isn't sharing the same audio source as the desktop, which I can do. And I should be able to mute its input into OBS. Because I have Discord set up as its own audio source as well in OBS. So we should be able to sort this out, no bother.
Yellow cards up the A.
Yellow cards up the A. So, I think we'll do that. I think that'll be the battle plan. And let's mark that for Sunday. What do you think? This Sunday, I'll try to have it built up in time. We'll do a little watch along for Idola. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of yellow card warnings as well. It doesn't matter. When the stream ends, I'll just remove the parts that are blocked, because I guarantee you it's going to get blocked. And then we just go from there. Worst case scenario, I'll just delete the entire video. But I doubt I'd need to go that far. Oh, there's another heads up. Sunday sounds good. You'd be cleaning up and watching it. That's good. I'll probably make a notice of it in Discord. I'm probably not really going to announce it because we're going to have to, you know, set everything up for this. But yeah. Now, with the watch along, as I said, it is what it is, you know. You're either watching it off, we're all watching off the same source at the same time, or we're all independently watching the episodes at the same time, and we're just making do. Today was a stuff stream. Yeah, it was a stuff stream. Technically, it's now a scuff stream. But it is as I promised. But now we have a fair idea of what is and what isn't. We can't just play episodes off like that, and we can't be clever about it by minimizing the size of the screen. There's probably a bajillion other things we could do to get around the censorship, but let's be real. It'd probably be better if I just circumvented it all entirely. You know how it goes. Oh well, that aside, who knows, maybe we'll have some fun with this. Hey, maybe we'll start doing Discord only content. Maybe we'll do watch alongs on maybe we'll do movie nights or episode watch alongs on in Discord. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea in and of itself. So let me do something over here in device channels. Okay. Back capital. Well, I'll give it a capital. There's also the new Devil May Cry apps as well. They are on Netflix. Yeah, but I don't have Netflix. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about it. I'm kind of curious how it went down. Oh well. Now where is it? Yeah, I'm getting nothing but pop-ups constantly. At this point, it's pretty savage. No. Oh. No, that's the wrong thing. Ah, here we go. Okay, that work? Okay, that's good. Okay, we finally figured out how to make that, so that's now made. As far as I know, no. Discord just allows you to do any kind of screen sharing and such. We'll find out one way or the other if there's any issues, but I haven't heard of any so far, and I have heard of people like Yuri doing watch-alongs on it, so there we go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can make this work. So, would any of you like to pop over to Discord and we see if we can do a little watch-along over there? So, I'm going to end this stream here because I kind of want to see how this pans out overall. And let's continue what's going on over on Discord. So, for now, thank you for coming. For watching, for lurking. Good luck. Goodbye. I wish you all the best. I am doing some things over elsewhere. Goodbye. See you soon, I hope. Oh, let's see about a raid though before we go. Oh, no one's up. Okay. Bye.